this is actually a full circle moment. You were
I
down
was horrendous.
horrendously.
Like, oh, maybe it's just April. Hi guys.
Hi everyone.
Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Finally. Okay, guys. On a serious note, welcome back.
Welcome back, guys. Woo! We're back like we never left.
My name is Kinila Makuvedu.
And I'm Dipsy Mampuru.
And this is
Embracing.
Embracing.
Boo, 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 boo. Woo, guys, it feels so good to be back.
It does. Guys, it's been literally 4 months.
Wow, it hasn't been 4 months.
Since the last time we showed was in December.
We missed it.
We missed you guys so much.
Did you miss it? Did you miss this, baby? I missed it too. When we were getting up, I was like, oh, it feels good to be home.
Back to therapy.
Real, back to therapy.
Back to therapy, but it feels good. But how are you, baby?
Ooh,
You know the drill.
Keshapo can't complain.
She even looks good. Scrumptious.
We try.
Yes, girl. Nah, she's
Keshapo,
looking too
baby,
good. These days, she's looking too good.
I'm glowing up.
Glow from who? God or what?
Highly God given. It's just evident. It radiates. You know?
I'm happy for you.
Renama. You're looking too good. Body is Roy boss.
Guys, but that's what I keep saying, guys.
No, you look too good. Skinny looks good.
Obviously, they can see.
And can't really
Yo,
tell.
and my mom doesn't like it.
Why?
I don't know.
I guess the tea.
Guess the tea, guys, and it's cold now, so
Yeah, we're heading into winter.
so it makes sense for me to
We're
wear.
heading into winter, so it is actually very cold. But don't worry, because black color ya manyora.
But also I was serving, so that's why. It's serving gang.
Do you want to tell them a little bit about that?
No, let me talk about how I am, guys.
Okay. How are you, ma?
I'm doing good. You know, like usually I'd be like, oh, this whole guys, no, not a sharp. It's galaxies.
Mara, guys, it's all like
Yeah, true. It's
no,
still there. It's
real.
Still, for real. It's still relevant till today. Like, but I'm doing good. I really can't complain.
Aw, that's nice.
I can't complain.
Do you want to go deeper, Papa?
Yeah, guys, I'm in a good space. Like, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually.
I physically, yeah. I mean, the others, yeah, but I physically.
Mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially. Sharp. Sharp.
Okay.
Are you that bad? You know? I think my biggest thing is me being able to be in a good space mentally and emotionally.
Yeah, that's a big one.
That's a big one because I think that's what I was trying to get out of 2024, but like it didn't go that way. There was too many lessons, it was different highlights, good and bad.
Yeah.
But I'm in a good space. I can't complain, guys. Yes. For real.
Yeah, no, no, you're even glowing, your skin is radiating.
Oh, won't you do it again, Jesus? Won't you do it again, God?
No, it's very important to be doing good emotionally and like spiritually.
That was the most important things that I walked away. Like I wanted to walk away with last year. And like since we are here, Vale, let's just talk about walk memory lane of 2024.
Like slightly, because 2024 was a horrible year.
It was a horrible year, guys. The last time you saw me, I was crying.
Oh, the last time you were down. This is actually a full circle moment. You were down.
I was horrendous. Like very down. But like 2024 was an
experience.
Roller coaster, literally. But I'm grateful for that particular year because I got to learn a lot about myself.
Yeah.
And the self-discovery like started last year, right? And I remember how I said, guys, I'm gonna go to and I finally like it's shame. God was like, "You're wasting time. Let me just put you where you're forced to just deal with your problems."
Yeah, and actually go to therapy.
And go to
And stop
therapy.
saying this podcast is a therapy.
Yeah, because it really it's nice because we get to like offload and stuff, but
Yeah.
it's not the same as therapy. It's a very like it's a different bowl. But like I've been in therapy. It's like a situation that happened, but like I don't want to disclose it now. That literally just forced me to like seek
yeah.
help mentally because I think I was
You were crashing
I was
out.
crashing like I was crashing
In real
out for
time.
yeah
She was
like I was
crashing out in
crashing
real
out.
time, yeah.
So I needed help and I was forced to literally like isolate for a time and literally just deep in
Yeah.
like deep dive into the real issues of why I'm actually crashing out, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
And not avoid them.
yeah. So like the years the year started a bit
Shaky.
shaky.
Hi, 2025. I think also we had really high expectations for 2025. Obviously, when you have like a rough year and you're heading into a new year, you're very positive. You're thinking
Yeah,
this year's
next year,
gonna be
yeah.
my year. But what I've actually quite learned is that every year has its things, right?
It does.
As long as there's balance, then it's a good year.
Then it's a good year.
But
True.
when the bad overrides the good, then it's like, this year needs to end. But like this year, I had high hopes for it. And I think I was actually in like a fairy tale of some sort. I was like, 2025 is my year.
I think we even said it last
Yeah,
time.
we did say it.
25 is
We
our
were
year.
lying to ourselves.
I wouldn't say fully.
Yes, I think
On
in
my
an extent of like we glamorized it too much.
True.
Yeah, you were even saying, you know, 2025 irang, or can even something about.
Oh, I just said I like 20, like it's 2025.
Yes.
My favorite number is 525. And I was born on the 5th.
Yeah, you were saying, you
know, so
hence why I'm saying we glamorized it too
Too
much because we're
much.
coming out of a tough year, right?
True.
And honestly, the year is, it's not bad. I'm not gonna say it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad. It's okay.
Comparing to 2024.
2024 was a tough
Even
year.
when it started, it was just tough.
Yeah, 2024 was a tough year, right?
But it's not bad.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. And also, we haven't really gone through the year as yet.
It's still
we're
like
only
first
4
quarter.
months in,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, we're 4 months in, but I think in 4 months you're already seeing how the year is
gonna
kind of it's gonna pan out.
I don't think I see it.
What are you seeing at the moment?
I think was it somebody who asked me a question today or something, and I was like, I think it's because right now I've literally I've put my life on God. Like now, even this year I didn't make like a vision board.
I never do those because they never pan out. I never do the vision boards at Alena. I mean, love and light, guys.
It's not a bad thing,
vision
guys.
board, little resolution. One thing about New Year's resolution, it's like people, for instance, saying they're going to gym. Gym is actually a big one. People have about the New Year, they go the gym.
Yeah, the first quarter of the year is pretty packed.
And then people kind of fizzle out. Because I don't feel like resolutions are realistic. I feel like if you want to do something, you already know you want to do something.
Yeah.
You writing it down is kind of just you're doing it for the,
Yeah, I think for some it helps.
It does help.
It really helps.
Do they go
Stick
through
to
with
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, life happens, but like I get the concept.
Life does happen.
I get the concept of people having vision boards. It's just for me walking into 2025. I said I don't want to have a vision board, and not mainly because I don't want to be disappointed by not achieving certain things on the board, but mainly because I'm really putting my trust, my all in God, and my motto for this year is literally God surprised me in a good way, in a good way. God surprised me.
Sometimes you just have to let go and let
let God. So that's where I am, like mentally. So there isn't any expectations of how the year is gonna end. Hence, I'm saying I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't see it yet because I feel like because of my trust is in Him, He can do the most in a space of like 2 months, 3 months, a month.
Happen just
Yeah.
right now.
So I don't see it. I don't know where it's going, but it's so far so good. It's going.
Are you cruising nicely or are you just cruising?
I'm cruising.
Okay.
I'm cruising.
You're not cruising nicely.
Do I look like I'm cruising nicely?
You are looking like you're cruising nicely.
You know what, guys? I've mastered the thing of not looking like my problems. But
that's
not
very
that
important.
not that I have problems now. Because also I'm trying to be aware of like the things that we speak into life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, when I'm mentally and spiritually, so I'm in a good place. So I
Yeah.
don't, yeah, I'm refraining from like speaking negativity over me. And I think that's why also like my confidence has picked up, whether it's in myself, it's in me speaking, me
Yeah.
taking initiatives, taking charge. Like, because also what I went through last year, like the events that I went through, all of they
Yeah.
tested my personality as an individual. So this year I'm very stable. Especially the therapy helps. So I'm very stable. Very, very stable.
What were
Cruising.
your expectations of this year?
I don't have
But what were
expectations.
your? Because last year you were like this year and this year and this year.
I think more than anything is to be happy. Is to be happy and to live in the present moment
Yeah.
and to let go, as you said, let go and let God. Literally not try to be in control of every situation in my life and just let it
Because
play
you
out.
can't be in control of every situation.
True.
Yeah, you can't be in
Because
control of every
I
situation.
said, oh, it was one thing that I said, yes, I literally after the session, like, no, the whole isolating and being in therapy and stuff that I went through, I said that I now live by like three things. I live by, there's like a certain poem that I was writing. No, it wasn't even a poem. It was like I have to write a
How?
letter to myself, right? And obviously after I wrote that letter, I realized, it's flowing, it's
Okay.
going, right?
Yeah.
So what I wrote to myself and the fact that every little good, or every little or big, small, oh, what am I saying? Every little or big, good or bad that happens to you
Yeah.
happens for the goodness of you. In the times of trouble, you might not see it, but everything comes back together. Like whether good things or bad things are happening to you, there's a way of it coming together. And in the
Everything
bad
happens for a
seasons,
reason.
there's there's so much that you can take out of it than for you to like look at the bad side of things. It's hard, but there's a lot you can learn in your bad seasons that you can
Yeah.
use in your good seasons.
It's tricky because I think when you are in a bad season, you're not necessarily what can I say? You're not looking for an educational moment cause go right?
True.
Like, but it's you are right, Tori. Like, you can take away things from that bad season, and they I can actually help you navigate
Gate
a
a
good
good
season,
season.
or they can help create that good season
Season
for
for
you.
you, yeah.
Cause bad seasons test you as an individual,
They do.
and I think to some extent sometimes they do make you better.
They do. Especially character wise.
Yeah,
They
character
do.
wise,
They
they
do.
challenge you quite a lot and they do make you better. Although you're not seeing it when it's happening.
True. That's
Because
why I'm
when it's
like you might
happening,
not
it's yeah,
feel
you
it
don't
or see it.
realize. Yeah.
But yeah, I think my biggest thing is to go through each and every phase, good or bad. Even if you don't see the light
I'm
after the
also
tunnel,
on that.
yeah,
I'm on
just
that.
go through it. Like, don't try to like downplay it
Yeah.
or overplay it, whatever the case is. Just go through it.
Yeah, just take it with your chin up and just walk into it. That's one thing I'm trying to do this year. Like, I'm not trying to complain. Like you said,
Yeah,
this year I'm not complaining.
yeah,
Even
guys,
if
we're
things
doing
aren't working out
working.
for my good,
Yes,
right? Or
yes.
aren't panning out the way that I want them to pan out. I guess I complain.
Yeah, cause
Like guys,
guys,
it's
color out.
pain.
But so
Like
like easy, guys. And going back to your favorite scripture, Jeremiah 29.
Yeah.
Like I
For
think,
he knows the plans that he
yeah,
has
I
for
can't
you
be
guys.
panicking about things that are
Don't
really not in
pennies.
my.
Don't pennies.
Obviously, we human, and like the human body will.
Yeah, the human instinct is to tatazel
Well,
when things
but
aren't.
I guess things that you can't really like control. My like
I agree,
like you're gonna feel it, but then like free your mind
but
from
it's
it.
tough.
It is tough.
Can you talk about how tough it is?
It is, but free your mind. I don't know, maybe because like spiritually I'm in a good place, so it's easy for me to just like now, like
Because
recently,
also, for someone who's not in a good space, spiritually,
literally, it's a different bowl.
and they are, yeah,
Yeah, it's a different bowl.
yeah, because some people aren't in a good space spiritually.
They not.
Like they actually, they feel like maybe God has neglected them of some
Yeah,
sort,
some
right?
sort, and it happens.
So how do you navigate that season? It's tricky. It's tricky because some people are going through that where you feel like Mudimu yena." But
Unjike,
God,
Where, why have you forsaken
Yes,
me?
yeah. Or you've been going through so much that you feel like, why is it always me? Like there are some times where your faith is tested, where you're like, I think I need a break.
Yes, and I think okay, I don't know, I don't know if I have a particular like advice on it, but like one thing I was sharing with recently, I think the people I've been talking to, I was like, I've realized that through all my bad seasons, ne, I I never dwell on them. I'm not the why is it happening to me. I'm
Yes.
the I want the next solutions. Okay, God.
Yeah. What are we
I
doing
get I'm
next?
here. Okay.
Rirang. What's the
What's
way
next?
forward?
Like yeah, what's
What's the way
next, right?
forward?
And it's hard because from people I've spoken to, they said it's not an easy thing to have that mentality because some of us really get stuck in the why, right? And for me, I was like to that particular people, I was like, for me, it doesn't help to be stuck in it because I'm already here. So what I can work on is going forward. I can't
Real.
raise the bag. I can't
Yeah.
I can deal with the present, but I should be working on moving to the future. You get what I'm saying? So that's what keeps me going because I it's already happening. I think my mind
Yeah.
like sets itself on it's already happening, Kinele. There's practically nothing much you can do about it, but just to like walk through it and find solutions out. So that is always my first question to God. Like, Mudimu, we are here. Yes.
Mara, what next?
What next? Like, what's the next move? Like, let's
Yeah.
go, right? Because I'm not trying to be stuck in this season
Yeah.
forever. So,
We
like,
need to
what's the
move.
next thing? Yeah, so that's what has been keeping me going, which is, yeah, it's a natural thing to me. I wouldn't say that recently, no, because, like, even when I had to look back to, like, all the situations that I've been through, I'm always looking for solutions. I'm never stuck in my,
In a yeah. In
why
a
is this thing
hardship.
happening to me? Yeah, but I'm just
Yeah.
like, let's keep it
For
moving.
me, when I'm going through a hardship, I need to take at least
Yeah, she,
yeah.
MIA,
Yeah, I need to take time
time
to
out.
myself to process it. I am gonna move. Like I don't dwell onto things as
Yeah,
well,
as
right?
well,
I
yeah.
am gonna move and get on with my life. But I think it's also just important to have that moment of silence with yourself and just say, "Hey, yeah, diyavuwa, diyavuwa." You do need to have that moment.
Yes,
It kind of grounds you, and then
it
after
does.
that, you don't dwell in that moment though, and like say, "Why me? Why is it always me?" You know, don't dwell
If
in that
not
moment
you,
because
who?
unfortunately, bad things happen to us.
Yeah,
Babo,
whether
okay.
we like it or
All of
not,
us go
to
through a
good and
tough
bad
time.
people.
Yeah, to good people, but Kadlala, I'm not a self-acclaimed good person. But
Yeah,
like to good people, bad things do happen.
happen, they
So it's
do.
important to get out of that moment. Because if you get stuck in it,
Yeah,
it's very hard
it's
to
dark.
finally get out of it.
It's very dark. It's very dark. So that's why I'm like, yeah, yeah. I wouldn't put. I don't know how to answer that question, but like for me, that's been like a Mudimu gave me that thing to not like not really per se question. Yeah,
Yeah.
but like to just
Yeah. But one thing about God, even if you do lose your faith in him, he'll find you guys.
but he never leaves.
He
Yeah.
will, yeah, he'll
He's
never
always
leave,
there.
and he will find you again.
Gain. That's
He'll
the nice
find you again.
thing.
Even if you're like, you know what, I'm done at this very moment, like I'm done. There's gonna be
Something
something,
that leads you back to
yeah, that
him.
happens, and you're just like, oh, hi.
Hi,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
back.
always gonna be there. He's always gonna come back. Even in those seasons where you don't want him, he's there.
Yeah, no, that man pulls through for us,
Yeah,
guys.
no, that man,
That man works overtime.
no.
But also, baby, and like, okay, speaking about 2024, because I know we're also reflecting on like 2024. What is something that you took out of 2024 that was good and you would like to carry throughout? And one thing that you don't wanna like you want like closed the door, like it stayed in 2024.
Okay, I think the one thing that I want, my resilience, like I said, 2024 taught me to be
Yeah,
very
you're very
resilient.
resilient.
Yeah, like even like we were just saying now, even when I was having a bad time, I made sure to like,
Pull
pull
through
through.
for
Yeah,
yourself.
always pull through for myself. So I think that's one thing that I'm still very much consistent with, even in this new 4 months. I don't know if we're gonna keep going until the end of the year, but like for now, I'm still very much like that. I think I prioritize myself. Yeah, I'm the main character, guys. You know, everybody else is just
Yeah.
starring. So yeah, I've prioritized myself, and I think that's very important, guys.
Important.
Always prioritize yourself. I think we've said this a couple of times, and I'm re-saying it again. Like, prioritize
Prioritize. It's the best
yourself.
decision you'll ever make,
Yeah.
guys. We'll keep
So those two things,
emphasizing.
being resilient, and prioritizing myself, are things that I'm
You
walking into
can,
the new year
yeah,
with,
with.
and I'm doing at the current moment, right? 4 months in, and I'm still doing them quite well. And then I think what I'm leaving in 2024 is, yeah, like jeopardizing myself, like, hence why I'm saying I'm prioritizing myself. I think in the past years, like I said, I used to jeopardize myself, I didn't really put myself first when I needed to. Right now, nobody and no one is coming in the way.
Affect.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen this girl in a while.
Yeah.
That's how I know that we are both self-prioritizing, because
And I don't feel bad about
yeah,
it,
we don't
guys.
feel,
Like, I
none of
don't
us is
even
feeling
now. I don't
bad.
feel bad about canceling people if I'm not in the mood. I'm sorry if that makes me sound some type of way, but if I'm not in the mood,
I'm not
sorry.
in the mood.
Sorry, like, it's about me
Not in the
now.
mood.
Yeah, and also, guys, your friends will always be there as long as you keep constant communication with them, and the love will always be there. So, and it's not like I'm being weird about it. I communicate. I'm like, nope. I see when I see you, and baby, I actually have
Adios.
seen you. We've been seeing each other.
Oh, maybe it's just April.
No, we have been seeing each other. I've seen you quite a lot.
Really?
Actually. Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's because the self-prioritize. But I think I haven't seen you like in a hot minute of us catching up properly. But I've
No,
been seeing you.
we've been seeing each other.
When, my sister?
Mm-hmm.
When?
We have been seeing each other.
Hey, Bandla.
Yeah, so it's just that at the moment, and for you, baby.
Okay, the first one is like your second one, like self-prioritizing. It's one thing that I'm working out with from 2024, and also confidence.
I've seen the confidence.
I've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen the confidence.
Yeah, it's one of the two things that I'm walking away with from 2024. I mean, the confidence started a bit late into the year, but it's been growing. Because like,
I've
even
seen
when
the
I look at myself now, I'm just like, okay, it's not
I've
that
seen.
bad.
I'm happy about the confidence. I've seen it. Even now, you wear dresses. Guys, can you never used to wear dresses? Now she wears dresses.
I don't have a choice because I'm going to a funeral, or I'm going. Okay, even on a wedding day, I wouldn't particularly wear a dress. But yeah,
But even in the past, you wouldn't wear dresses.
it's only to funerals.
Yeah.
Only to funerals.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, wedding. Because yeah, typical me would literally went for pants and
Yeah.
a nice top. Yeah, but yeah. So my confidence and my self-prioritizing, love it loads. What I don't want to take, like, it's the same, baby. Like, I think for me, I was just doing too much for people. So that has come to a sort of like a balance. I wouldn't say it's fully gone, because I believe that
It's in your nature.
it's in my nature, and in order for us to make the world a better place, we need to serve each other.
Yeah,
That's the whole
and
purpose.
honestly, the people that you've decided to love, your close friends, your family, you need to serve
You
them
need to serve
one
them,
way or
guys, or
another.
another,
Like
yeah.
that, those relationships are very transactional.
They are.
Yeah.
So you need to serve. So it's balanced now, but like, I'm no more putting myself in the deep end. Like, I'm not compromising myself anymore.
Stop
So
compromise.
compromise. Okay? That's one thing that I literally left in
Yeah.
2024. Like, I'm not doing this. Like, as you said, if I don't feel like seeing in your mind,
Or
and it's not
doing
personal,
something.
guys.
Yeah,
it's not.
really.
We're not fighting. I'm literally not in the good. Not even. Sometimes not even about being in the bad mood, but like, it's literally just having a relationship with yourself, because that's what
Yes.
I've grown into, right?
Yes,
So it's my
yes.
time with myself. So if I'm having that time with myself and I don't want interruptions, best believe I won't probably answer your phone, but I'll leave you a text. So I'm very like, yeah, no, I've seen it a lot, because I've stopped texting first. I've stopped initiating. Like, I'm just in my own
Yeah.
bubble space, and a good space. And what I'm getting from people is like, yo, you don't text anymore. I'm like, and it's okay, no beef.
Are they
though.
texting?
No,
Damn.
that's the thing, you see. But I'm like, no beef. One thing about me, no beef,
Well, damn.
no beef. But yeah, I'm putting myself.
I think
first.
that also shows you that if you don't keep a relationship alive with certain people
It
if you're not
dies.
gonna return the same favor. So it
So
kind of gets rid of, how can I put this? Yeah, but Baba saying necessary
necessary
does
in your
kind of
life.
get rid of the,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, the choosing yourself, self prioritizing, not doing too much, it works because you really get to see who people are and the roles they literally play in your life and who you are as an individual.
Yeah.
So, nah, man, those are the things that I'm not taking into 2024. I'm doing great. It's been good this side.
Oh, you talked about therapy. Do you want to give us what was your biggest takeaway? Would you recommend therapy?
Guys, I recommend therapy. Guys, we did. Even in the first episode, like, as much as we said,
Yeah.
this feels like that we're like, guys, at the end of the
But
day.
it's different because we didn't really have an inlinking of how therapy is. Now you've went through that entire process, so you can speak from perspective. You now have perspective, so you kind of give them what. Now that you've been through it, what do you think?
No, I think it's the best decision a person could ever do for themselves.
Damn.
Because when you go to therapy, you realize that certain things that you thought you were over,
You're
you're
not
actually not
over.
over them. You're just literally sweeping them under the carpet. And now you're forced to literally deal with them. Like, there's no running
Man
away.
to man, face to
Yeah.
face.
And I think because with the way I went about therapy, it was a bit different. It was not like a normal, oh, I'm seeing my therapist. And I was seeing my therapist every day. Like, maybe like 4 times a week.
Oh. Is it safe?
But also because I was isolating, right? Like, I literally, just to be like a bit open about it, I literally like checked myself in at a mental wellness place. So I was literally forced to like deal with myself for the whole 3 weeks.
And that wasn't
Doing
easy.
sessions, yeah, doing sessions, seeing a therapist, social work, different classes. So it was a bit hectic. But then I'm super great. If there's one thing so far in 2025 that I'm grateful for, it's that period, because I feel like I was on the journey of self-discovering myself. I was probably on like a 60, but that 40% was very crucial. Because I believe that I'm very, very assertive now, very bold. Like, now, those are the things that people would tell me, right? But now I can tell myself, like, I'm very bold, I'm very courageous, like, I'm very confident, I'm very assertive, like, so, therapy, it worked wonders. It was very needed. Like, I dealt with a lot of childhood trauma, dealt with, when you're saying bye to the old girl, like, to the old little girl, you're like, oh, girl, I'm sorry you had to go through that. You're
Aww.
safe now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I really do recommend therapy, guys, especially because we all, if we're being honest, like, not even most, I wouldn't say, I feel like all of us have experienced some sort of trauma in our lives. And those traumas have a way of coming back into your life if they're not dealt with. Hence, I was
They
crashing
can
out
sneak
last
up
year.
on you.
Yes, hence I was
Yeah.
crashing out because, as I said, I'm one of those people when I'm faced with problems, I don't stop. I'm like, what can I do to fix this? I mean, everything has a pros and cons, and with the mentality I have is that at some point I was gonna crash out.
Yeah.
Because I'm not stopping, like, okay, we're gonna move God, I'm in here, but like, let's keep it rolling,
Yeah.
so at some point I was bound to crash out. So yeah.
And major things happen for you in
2024,
2024.
major.
Yeah, and you were just kind of like moving.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
moving.
you didn't this time. When I was telling you, what do you need time to breathe? Like I was saying, you weren't doing that. You were just on to the next one.
True.
Yeah.
True. So yeah, no, therapy was very much needed because it taught me a lot about myself. It taught me a lot about my capabilities, the type of person I am, and the type of person I'd like to be, or I am now. So I recommend, guys, go to therapy. Even my pastor said, "Oh, but that was shade." No, it was. I didn't take it as shade. The day before I got admitted, to the mental wellness space, he was like, these days everybody is just starting a podcast, and people want to be motivational speakers want to help people heal, but that time when you go back home, you are faced with that thing you're trying to tell people they must heal from. You're still facing depression. You're still facing anxiety. You're still facing all these things that you're telling people to, like, oh, this is how. Instead of you buying these expensive equipment for podcasts, you literally could be checking yourself into therapy.
I mean, Pastor, I agree with him to a
Yes, no, I
certain
did agree.
extent.
I did agree with him, and I was like, it's true, because sometimes as people, we divert, right? We try to, as I said, like, I would move on without actually dealing with the
Yeah.
things, right? So they literally do catch up with you. So I did agree that don't look into trying to find peace from certain things where you could literally be getting help, like proper help
Yeah.
to heal yourself, right? Like, don't get distractions for now, and then you're only dealing with it now, and then 2 years later, 3 years later, it's back to square one.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I
not
think-
saying I'm probably didn't quote him exactly how he said it, but it
Yeah,
wasn't those
yeah.
words.
I think I agree with him to a certain extent. I feel like at the end of the day, people are gonna do what works for them, right?
True,
and
also.
to some extent, a lot of people aren't necessarily going to therapy and stuff like that when they need it. I think the whole world needs therapy.
All of us.
And not everyone is going to therapy. And I do feel like therapy is a personal journey. When you feel like you're ready for it, like we've said in the previous podcast, only go when you feel like you're ready for it.
Therapy.
Because we all have unhealed parts of us that
True.
need healing, right?
True.
But until you're ready, like you said, you took that step, you were ready to go to therapy. Because I can go to therapy now and I'm
it
not
won't
ready.
work for me.
True. Ka patele, jo bona tšhelete yona, the equipment ya bolelang ka yona, ka e ntsha tšhelete eo, and it still didn't do anything for me.
Yeah, it
So
needs your heart to be open
yeah,
about
your
it.
heart needs to be open for you to it. You need to be ready.
True.
Yeah, so I do agree with him to a certain extent. Also, some people are unhealed, but they can still heal in that process. Like, you can be unhealed and heal someone.
No, you can. True.
Yeah, so
true.
it's I hear what he's saying.
Yeah, I think the most important thing is we're not taking away the fact that you can still go and heal people, but you still come back to your problems.
Yeah.
You get it? So also invest time in getting the proper help for yourself.
It's always important to invest, even if
in
it's
yourself.
not therapy, guys.
Yeah,
Find
something that's gonna pull you together.
That is pulling you together, that keeps you going.
Whether it's gym, something.
Yeah, find something
something
that really, really grounds you.
True. True. But yeah, guys, it's been an interesting 2024.
And we're looking forward to 20. I'm looking forward to 2020.
Yeah, I'm still hopeful. It hasn't changed.
I still feel like it's gonna be a good year. I'm a bit more realistic now, and I'm like not in like the fairy tale that I
we had created.
Yeah, I created a whole fairy tale crew. I guess neck na go win a lot. It's like 2025. Mara, there's still a chance. The signs will be there. The signs will be there. But I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to traveling. Hopefully, if my friends get it together. My friends don't want to get it out of the group chat, guys.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. But like I said, I'm prioritizing myself. So
she might even go alone and leave us.
Kawash, I can tell it this year, guys. Kawashi, I'm gonna put it out there, and then if I feel like they're taking too much time, love and light.
It's been great.
You'll see me on the gram.
Catch me on the flip side.
No, can't baby this year.
Now doing the most, but I'm happy to see that you're in a good space. I'm in a good space. And it's not like a lot is happening. Hey, guys.
It's just,
we just in a good space. You know, last year we'd be like, I'm good, Mara.
And last year,
yeah,
baby, when you'd ask that question, baby, how are you?
You know,
fighting
for my life. But you know that
but
deep down,
I just knew and nothing major
happened, but
yeah, nothing major has happened, but I'm personally, the air feels lighter.
It does. It feels like the burden that we were carrying mostly last year has been lifted.
What do you want to do more this year?
Prioritize myself. Still gonna be active.
Yeah,
I feel like I lost too much weight. Looks good.
No, she looks good, guys.
Looks
good.
Lost weight. Would still like to maintain that. self-prioritize, do more adventurous things, try
Yes,
new
Lina, I'm trying to
things.
do more like adventurous
Yeah, I missed
things.
karaoke night with
Oh,
them
guys, we
yesterday,
had
but like
karaoke. Like, I'm
I
trying to
had
do
a
fun
wedding, so
things.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Like
karaoke.
nice things out of our comfort zone.
Yeah, because when we get together, we kind of always do like the same thing,
Dinner,
like having
lunch,
nagalapi,
no.
like a fucking knife. I'm trying to be out there and try new things, like activities, right?
As we said, sorry to cut
Yeah.
you. We're living our last years of our 20s.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very crucial.
We are in the last, well,
Yo.
some more than others. Some more than others.
It's literally just a year gap.
But anyway, yeah, guys, we're having. I'm trying to really have fun this year.
Yeah,
and
I can
be
tell.
outside.
Yeah, I think this year I thought I was gonna be outside, but
like not outside like clubs.
yeah,
like
no,
I'm
no,
trying
no,
to
no.
do activities.
Yeah, more than anything, traveling and activities.
Yeah, I'm
more
trying
than
to
anything.
get a nice hobby to stay. Or what? Like
I
nice.
my next hobby. I wanna do paddle, but my friend is coming back.
Which friend? Okay.
Child. Who do I call child?
Ooh, I don't know.
My guy friend.
Okay, yeah, baby, yeah.
Him.
So Oiralena Pero.
Yeah, because he's the one who takes me serious in that department. And
highly-
he's like a athlete, so he plays football. So I have to.
Yeah.
He keeps me on my toes when I train with him. So he'll be
Nice
back.
activities, guys. I'm trying to
So-
play golf. Like I'm trying to be.
We
out
must actually do
there.
like a golf date.
Yeah, I think a golf date would be fun.
But yeah,
Everything, but
Yonkinto guys.
yeah,
That's what we're trying to do this
we're
year.
doing comedy shows. I've been to so many comedy
I
shows,
haven't.
guys,
I
since the year
haven't.
started. I mean, I still feel like I'm funnier than most of those comedians. Cause babangwe baba bora.
No, but she is hilarious, guys.
Yeah, I try. Babang ba bora, baby. Mara wana re lo tse
Wholesome.
wholesome.
Literally wholesome things. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll be coming back with more.
Yeah, so hopefully this year's a good one.
Even for us dropping consistently.
Yeah, hopefully we'll drop more. Yeah, we're gonna
work
try,
on that. We're gonna
guys.
try, guys.
We're gonna try and be consistent. I mean, now we're kind of late. Like we wanted to start earlier.
But we at least we started earlier than last year.
Happiness got in their way. Happy. This was like a venting session. So,
Literally.
happiness got in the way, but we are gonna try and be like more consistent.
Yeah.
Also, I want us also to be more consistent with our social media. We're slacking in that department, so we need to be consistent with that social media thing.
See, this year it's all about doing
It's
great and being
about
better.
us.
Yeah,
This year, 2025.
leveling up.
By
Taking over the
2025,
space.
It's personal.
It's very personal.
Yeah,
guys.
so we're trying to, be about the vibes, trying to be outside. And you guys must subscribe. Guys.
Please
You
subscribe.
must subscribe.
Please like. Please comment.
There's someone I want to give a shout out to who's very consistent, baby. We talked about her.
Yeah. I don't know her.
No, we do know her. She's so consistent, guys.
Oh,
like,
Tato.
Tato.
Shout out to Tato.
Tato, shout out.
Shout out to Tato. I call her my baby sis.
Yeah, she's always commenting.
TikTok.
She's so good.
I'm side eyeing you out there. Side eyeing you.
No, but shout out to Tato. We really appreciate the love.
Yeah, no,
And to
Tato.
everyone else, guys, because there's
there's
a
people
bunch
who are
of love.
consistent. Like we thank you guys. We're hoping to grow more with you guys.
Yeah.
As for our friends.
And we're trying to do something creative. So give us ideas there by the comment section. What do you guys want more of this podcast? So
yeah, guys, just please.
yeah,
please.
give us like suggestions of what you'd like more. You guys really like that Mojolo episode, baby. Why episode Mojolo ela?
Yeah, because the most, Mojolo
It was the Mojolo.
The Rataditaba.
Yeah, but anyway, guys.
It's been great. Welcome back.
Shout out. Hope you guys all have a great 2025.
Five.
Yeah.
And see you guys in the next episode. Love you guys.